This video shows how to replace the M.2 2230 SSD on the Alienware x15 R1. Before you begin, turn off the computer and disconnect all attached peripherals. Remove any microSD card installed in the microSD card slot on your computer. Ensure that you always use ESD protection when working inside the computer. To begin, remove the 4 screws that secure the base cover to the palm rest and keyboard assembly. Then, loosen the 2 captive screws that secure the base cover to the palm rest and keyboard assembly. Using a plastic scribe, pry the base cover from the bottom left or right and continue to work on the sides to open the base cover. Lift and slide the base cover off of the palm rest and keyboard assembly. Disconnect the battery cable from the system board. Turn the computer over and open the display. Press and hold the power button for 20 seconds to ground the computer and drain the flee power. After draining the flee power, close the display and turn the computer over. To remove the 2230 SSD, remove the screw that secures the SSD thermal shield to the SSD and palm rest and keyboard assembly. Lift and remove the thermal shield off of the SSD. Slide and remove the SSD from the SSD slot. You have now successfully removed the M.2 2230 SSD. Now, let's install the SSD. Align the notch on the SSD with the tab on the SSD slot. Slide the SSD into the slot. Slide the SSD thermal shield into the SSD slot. Replace the screw that secures the thermal shield to the SSD. Connect the battery cable to the system board. And route the cable through the routing guides on the fan. Slide the tabs onto the base cover under the rear I/O cover and snap the base cover to the palm rest and keyboard assembly. Tighten the 2 captive screws that secure the base cover to the palm rest and keyboard assembly. Replace the 4 screws that secure the base cover to the palm rest and keyboard assembly. The M.2 2230 SSD installation process is now complete. If you need more information or assistance, go to dell.com/support.